Hello, so you want to learn to drift? Well, look no further, because I'm about to share with you the information you're looking for. Okay, first things first, you should already have a vehicle that has a drift tune. Each FiveM server is different. You may be able to apply a drift tune to your vehicle most commonly by pressing either F7 or F5. Now that you have your drift vehicle ready, let's talk about how your keyboard or controller inputs affect your vehicle. So when you are drifting, you will mainly use throttle, steering, and braking controls, and I will cover how each of these will affect your drift. For starters, let's take a look at how e-braking affects your vehicle in a slide. I will first show how a normal drift looks without using my emergency brake. I then will demonstrate how your e-brake will affect the drift. This is over-exaggerated so you can clearly see the effects of your emergency brake. As you can see, compared to a normal drift without using the e-brake, your turn will be much sharper, and a drift where you are heavily using your e-brake, the drift or turn will be much wider. This is the basic function of your emergency brake. The other use of your e-brake is to assist in transitions. This isn't required, but it helps. Alright, now we will talk about reverse braking and throttle control. So using your reverse key you can control the angle of your vehicle. This is especially helpful at low speeds. Applying your reverse brake will cause your car's angle to become sharper. You might have to adjust your brake settings if it feels too touchy. When drifting, I'm constantly clicking either my reverse braking button or the e-brake button at a fast pace. You can see and hear this by my vehicle's exhaust. Every time you see flames from the exhaust, this indicates I am using the brake. To help with how quickly you click your brake, think of a metronome or a drum beat, that a drummer beats a drum about 4 times in 1 second. That is how often I'm clicking the brake. Both clicking your e-brake or reverse brake rapidly prevents your vehicle from making quick adjustments, so pretty much it smooths out your actions. So those are the basic functions of braking. Let's now talk about throttle control. Throttle control will greatly determine if you spin out or not. Similar to using your brakes, you can tap your gas button at the same pace to help prevent spinning out. If you do exceed the angle your vehicle is able to correct, completely let off from the gas, and only steer to correct your previous oversteer. So those are the basics of how your car functions. Now let's go to a practice area to put all of what we have just learned to use. This location on the map is a perfect area for beginners to practice the basics of drifting. I suggest drifting in a circle first to get a feel for drifting, and then try drifting the opposite direction. So if you were going clockwise, now try going counterclockwise. After you get the hang of that, you can now move on to transitions. So that's all there is to it. I hope this video has been useful. If you need more instruction or would like my one-on-one assistance, leave me a message in the comments and we can figure out a time to get together. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.